Hi all, it's PJ and welcome to the preview for the Embroidery Club May project. This month it is really more of a technique than a project, although there are many designs that are included with the club this month and they're all floral in design. For those of you that have been in club for a while, you know that almost always in May I do flowers because April showers bring May flowers. So there you have that for the theme for the month. This is just an example using one of the components. So this little section right here is one of the components. And the designs are set up so that you can use this technique that I'm going to introduce you to, or you can use the designs just by themselves. In this instance, this is just the designs exactly as they are. I didn't do anything different to them. I just laid them out and stitched. So know that you have the option of doing that. The technique, I'm calling the technique the 2-to-1. And in essence, what happens is you're going to use a large-eyed needle and 2 spools of thread. This is what it ends up looking like when you do this. And I will bring this up a little bit closer so that you can see that. The stitch out on the right, this one, is done with the technique, and this one is just standard. So you can see, you can use it, you can use the design either way. This one was enlarged as large as it will go. For the designs this month, these are the individual designs. So flower 2, flower 1, and then a border. And then I've combined the design. So this is the flower round, and this comes in 5 different sizes from a 5x5 up to a 10x10. And this is the square border. And here you can see this is using that fun technique again. And this is one of the built-in letters. And here on this, I've used 2 different colors of green that were somewhat contrasting, but not hugely. They were a little monochromatic. But here I've used a yellow and an orange, so you get much more effect. And then here as well, so this was done, this is one of the built-in letters on the machine. And you can see here, and again, I'll bring this up so you can get a bit closer look at that. With a fill stitch here and here, it works really, really well. And on a relatively thin satin stitch here, this is probably about, I'm going to say 4 millimeters. It works really well. If the satin stitch gets too wide, it will have a little bit of trouble and it could get loopy, but I'll show you some tricks for dealing with that. And then this is using the technique with the circle flower. And on this, it's not fuzzy. I literally staggered the design to get it a little bit thicker. So this is just a triple run line. And I did that with the Design Center or the IQ design. I just did an outline on one of the letters. All right. That's the technique and the projects. The project, you can actually set up whatever you'd like. You can do a wall hanging. You could use it as a quilt block, on a pillow. It's really up to you. This technique, the 2-to-1, is really what this month is all about. All right, let's get started.